It's time for another new Kansas City Spotlight. Here's your host, Lauren Scott.
Going through a divorce can be a difficult time, even for your pets. I'm Lauren Scott, your host for Kansas City Spotlight, and today we have attorney Lauren Fields here with us today to talk about how pets should be treated in a divorce. Hi, Lauren. How are you doing today?
How are you doing?
When I think about divorce, pets aren't the first thing that comes to my mind. So how should pets be treated in a divorce?
Well, I'm a pet owner, just like many of you, and I treat my dogs like they're my children. Unfortunately, though, the courts do not see pets as children. They treat them as personal property, unfortunately. So when the court looks at who gets the dog, who gets the cat, they treat it as if you're dividing a car or a house.
Will a judge ever offer custody, share custody to a dog for dogs or cats?
We get this question all the time. Unfortunately, no, there's not any custody schedules for a dog or a cat. If you do want to make one with your ex, you're more than happy to do that. You can enter into a contract yourself. But if you can't agree, unfortunately, at a trial, the judge will not make a custody schedule for your dog or your cat with your ex-spouse.
Now, what factors will a judge consider when deciding who the pet should go with?
Like personal property in Kansas, the courts will look at pets, how you acquired the pet, the time, the source, the acquisition of the pet, who paid for the pet, who cares for the pet. Those kinds of considerations the court will take into account when deciding who's getting the dog, who's getting the cat. And again, unfortunately, all the warm and fuzzy feelings that you have for your animal, that law does not see it that way in Kansas.
So how can you protect your custody when in the event of a divorce?
The one thing that you can do if you are worried about divorce or separation is enter into a premarital agreement or a contract with your spouse or even your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Those agreements are treated like contracts and they will be enforced. So if you decide, hey, I don't foresee a divorce, I don't see a breakup, but we need to figure out who gets FIDO. If we do, you can contract into that before that separation occurs, and the courts will enforce those agreements.
And you guys also have a special offer to our viewers as well, right?
Yes, for viewers, we are offering a 20-minute free phone consultation. You can call in at 913-451-9500. I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
Where can people go if they want to get some more information?
We're located in Overland Park. You can reach us on our website at rothdavies.com.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Lauren.
Thank you.
This Kansas City Spotlight is sponsored by Roth Davies, LLC. For more information, visit rothdavies.com.